So great to be back. Yeah, it's Woman Upgrade, your sister here, Mercy, doing this again with you. I want to say thank you for all the subscribers and for my sisters who are sending me private chat, private message on my inbox. Please, in as much as I appreciate all of those, I want you to help me drop those comments on the comment section. It's going to help us grow. Please keep the comments coming under the video, not to me personally. I love you so very much. Thank you and God bless you. So today I want to be speaking on journey to better as a means to upgrading in our lives. I want to take the life of our sister Ruth as a case study. Ruth in the Bible, our own very sister Ruth. The Bible said that Ruth left her people. She left everything, her tradition, she left her culture, she left her values, she left everything. She took that risk and she went out. She said, I'm not going to sit back here and die with the shame and die with the stigma of widowhood and I don't want anyone to pity me. I am moving my life forward. I want to do better. I want to get better. I want to improve. I want to see the other side of life. I want to test better. I want to know better. By the time I return back home, if there's going to be the need, I want to get back home and my people will be like, wow, what happened? What a tremendous change. That was what she stood for and she went for it. Ruth did not pity herself. It is not time, my sister. It is not time. For me as a person, I wake up every day and I tell myself, Mercy, don't allow anyone pity you. This is not the time for sentiment. This is not the time for emotion. This is not the time to dilly-dally. This is not the time to complain about the place. This is not, it is up to me and to me alone. I am taking my life in my own hands by the special grace of God, by the power of the Holy Spirit. I am not ready to put any man in charge of my life. I'm not ready to allow any situation to come in between me and my future. Remember, just look at Ruth. She wasn't ready to allow the current situation to deter her, to prevent her from where she was going. So because of that, what did she do? She began a journey to better. She began a journey to better. And one of the practical journey to better that I want to quickly tell us about this moment will be bodily detox. Bodily detox. Of course, we hear words like emotional detox, we hear relationship detox, diet detox, all manner of detox, whatsoever you can do to take toxins away from the body, harmful substances, that will amount to you detoxing. So today, for the journey to better in relation to bodily detox, what I mean by bodily detox, it will be to declutter yourself, to declutter your space, to declutter your emotions. To declutter means to cut away. To declutter means to set aside, to throw away, to discard things. What are the things that are holding you back? What are the things, the memories? What are the voices? What are those things that will not allow you to upgrade? What are those things that are keeping you stagnant? Those things that are keeping you in place, that are keeping me in place. On daily basis, I fight these things. I deliberately fight these things. My message to you by the power of God is that you fight this thing. You are not an ordinary woman. You are not an ordinary sister. It is high time we started taking charge of our life and stand for it. So bodily detox, I'll say it is to exercise, to diet, and in your looks. Now, since Ruth is my case study and she has helped me in so many ways to declutter myself, to detox myself bodily, the number one point I want to emphasize this evening, please, my sister, when I'm talking about bodily detox, I mean, let's start from the first point. That will be to declutter our space, our physical space. Very long time ago when I got married, I discovered that I was holding on to so much hurt. I was hurt by family members. I was hurt by the people I got married to. I was hurt by a whole lot of things. I was hurt. Situations, circumstances, the marriage, the husband, the children. I got married in school. I started having children. I was still in school. It was too much for a girl like me to handle then. So because of that, I had so much going on in here. I had so much going. It took a whole lot of toll on me, and I didn't know at some point what to do. Are you in that very moment? Listen to me. I'm not saying my life is perfect, but by the special grace of God, I know I have been helped of God, and God is still helping me. If my story could serve as a reference point, or that you could use to trust God for, why not? And see what God is going to do for yourself. So at some point, the Lord gave me a word that I needed to let go of some people in my heart. I needed to forgive some people. I needed to forgive people who wronged me. People did a whole lot of things. I was hurt. And then the Lord said, you cannot go forward. You cannot do better. You cannot help yourself. You cannot stand up for yourself if you allow these people to occupy the space they do in your life, because it is to your own hurt. Is not going to help you in any way possible. So what you're going to do is for you to let go. So I woke up one morning. I'm telling you a real life story of myself. I woke up that morning and I could hear God saying, you need to declutter your closet. And then I went to my wardrobe. I began to let go of things. I started arranging my stuff. The clothes I hadn't put on for like a year. Then I had like 3 years, 4 years clothes I wasn't put on. What are they doing on my wardrobe? I was like, the Holy Spirit began to tell me, let those go. And I began to take it out. I began to take some shoes out. I opened my lingeries. I began to take things out. I decluttered the whole space. And then I moved to my kitchen. I began to take away pots, plates, some stuff, the bunch of stuff unwanted that they have not even been touched for 6 months or maybe a year. They were not in use. They were all there occupying space. And all of this was working on me indirectly without me even knowing it. Thank God for the Holy Spirit. I began to declutter those things, and I tell you categorically that that night I slept better. So I am coming with this same word to you. If we can, or if we want to take this journey to better, let's begin with decluttering a space. And lately I was just studying a word on a hoarding. Then I came across mild or partial hoarding disorder. When people hoard things and you think you're going to be needing it in future, you think you're going to be needing it later on. At the end of the day, you realize that you've got things you've not even made use of for 2 years. And the fact is, we've got people surrounding us that need those things. Why can't we just give it to them and then we become free? And then we can even get the newer version of those things. We can even get the latest version of those things. Why keep all of those? And then we begin to affect our overall functioning as a human being. What has affected your overall well-being or functioning as a human being? You need to declutter it. Is it from your thought? I began to just forgive and let people go. I began to just walk away, and the moment I began to release them, I could have the peace of God. I was able to focus more on myself. I was able to love more. And then to some point, I tell us the truth and I lie not. When issues come up, I just tell my husband, you know what, it's gone. They are human. Let it go. I just sum it up. I don't have any reason whatsoever to bring in external influence to my space. No, I'm going to keep those away from me. What are you holding on to? The pains, the suffering, the hurt. Let it go. Begin from decluttering your space. Those shirts you haven't worn for a very long time, those undies, those panties that's got holes, those old used and worn out bra, let it go. Throw them out. You don't need it. By keeping them, you are serving as a mini god. You are serving as a semi-god. They are taking you. They are the reason why you're moody this moment. The next moment you're happy. Let things go. The whole store. For heaven's sake, you should walk into your kitchen and then you're having a new space. A new space will definitely translate into a new you. You walk into your closet. It doesn't necessarily have to be so much clothing in there, but you just walk in, you discover that you're having fresh stuff. Fresh stuff brings about freshness, fresh ideas, fresh you, fresh everything about you. And that is the only way we can move forward. I'm going to be coming to us very soon, so we could talk more about several other detox, like I did mention, like the exercise, like the diet. I'm not really someone who is giving too much sporting, but there's something that is working for me. And again, in a very short while, I'm going to show you how I've been able to help myself bodily. Body wise, oh yeah, your girl is really trying. For me, I am happy as a human being. I'm happy as a woman. I'm happy as a mother. I want you to be happy too. Together we can be happy. Together we can rock Jesus. Together we can rock our God-given life. Together we can be the better version of ourselves. Until I see you again very soon. Bye and God bless.